Most people look at a mountain and see an obstacle. They see a reason to stop, a reason to rest, a reason to be satisfied with the valley. But the billionaire mindset, the high-performance architect of reality, looks at that mountain and sees a data point. They see a temporary elevation in a trajectory that has no ceiling. To the elite entrepreneur, growth isn't a seasonal goal or a quarterly metric. It is a biological mandate. It is a fundamental law of physics. If you are not growing, you are not merely standing still, you are decaying.
The obsession with growth begins where the comfort of the average ends. Most people operate on a linear scale. They want a 5% raise, a slightly better car, a predictable life. The billionaire mindset operates on an exponential scale. It is the relentless pursuit of the compounding effect. You are not looking for incremental improvements. You are looking for the geometric expansion of your influence, your capital, and your legacy. This obsession is cold, it is analytical, and it is uncompromising. It requires a radical departure from the emotional safety of the status quo.
Let's talk about strategic risk. The amateur gambles, the professional calculates. To grow at a world-class level, you must develop a taste for asymmetric risk. This is the understanding that the downside is finite, but the upside is infinite. While the rest of the world is paralyzed by the fear of loss, you must be paralyzed by the fear of missed opportunity. Risk is not a lack of caution. It is the highest form of data processing. You analyze the variables, you hedge against the catastrophe, and then you strike with a level of aggression that terrifies your competitors. Strategic risk is the price of entry for the extraordinary. If you are playing it safe, you have already lost. You are just waiting for the invoice to arrive.
But risk is meaningless without extreme ownership. In the cockpit of a billion-dollar enterprise, there is no room for the word excuse. If the market shifts, it's your fault. If the technology fails, it's your fault. If your team underperforms, it's your fault. This isn't a burden, it is the ultimate source of power. When you take 100% responsibility for every outcome in your life, you gain 100% control over the solutions. The victim mindset is the antithesis of growth. Victims wait for the world to change. Owners change the world. You must possess the psychological fortitude to stand in the wreckage of a failed venture and say, I am the reason this happened, and I am the reason the next one will succeed. This level of sovereignty is what separates the founders of empires from the managers of decline.
The engine of this obsession is long-term vision. We live in a world addicted to the micro-win, the dopamine hit of the immediate. The billionaire mindset trades the micro-win for the macro-dominance. You must be willing to be misunderstood for years. You must be willing to look foolish in the short term, to be a genius in the long term. Vision is the ability to see the invisible. It is the capacity to look at a barren plot of land and see a global hub. It is the discipline to reinvest every cent, every hour, and every ounce of energy back into the machine while others are cashing out to buy toys. You aren't building for next year. You are building for the next century. You are playing a 20-year game while your competition is playing a 20-minute game.
This obsession is not easy. It is a lonely, high-altitude path. It requires the total optimization of your physical, mental, and emotional systems. You must treat your mind like a high-performance engine, filtering out the noise, belief in your own capacity to iterate.
The world will tell you to find balance. The world will tell you to be realistic. But realistic is the ceiling that the mediocre use to stay comfortable. You do not want balance. You want focus. You want an all-consuming fire that burns away everything that doesn't contribute to the mission.
Growth is the only metric that matters, because growth is the only evidence of life. When you stop growing, you start dying. So look at your current achievements, not as a destination, but as a base camp. The mountain doesn't care about your past success. It only cares about your next move. Analyze the risk, own the outcome, execute the vision, stay obsessed. The climb is everything. The summit is just the beginning of the next ascent. Dominance isn't a state of being, it is a rate of change. Keep moving.